You don't need to announce everything. You don't need to post every move, every goal, or every win. Because when you're really focused on growth, you're not busy talking. You're busy working. The loudest people usually have the least going on. The ones always bragging, always posting, always shouting. They're trying to convince the world of something they don't even believe themselves. But when you're truly locked in, you don't seek validation. You don't need the world to clap for you, because you're not doing it for them. You're doing it for you. Silence is your power. Focus is your weapon. Discipline is your freedom. There's a reason why the most dangerous people don't talk much. They don't waste energy proving anything. They move in silence and they strike with precision. So, if you feel overlooked right now, good. If no one sees you grinding, perfect. If no one believes in you, even better. Because that means it's just you and the work. No distractions, no noise, no audience, just the mission. Stay silent, stay focused. Let them doubt you. Let them talk. Because when it's finally time to show what you've built in the dark, they won't be able to ignore you. Let your results make the noise. Everyone wants the spotlight. But no one wants to put in the lonely hours when no one's watching. The world praises success, but it forgets what it costs. What they don't see is the early mornings when you drag yourself out of bed. The nights when your mind is screaming to quit, but you keep going. They don't see the sacrifices, the discipline, the self-doubt, the pain. Because success isn't built on stage. It's built in the shadows. Behind every breakthrough is 1,000 unseen battles. Behind every overnight success is a decade of silence, grind, and obsession. You weren't lucky. You were relentless. But here's the hard truth. Most people will never understand your journey. They'll mock you, question you, try to pull you back down. Not because you're doing something wrong, but because your discipline reminds them of their excuses. That's why silence is so powerful. It protects your energy. It guards your mind. It keeps you immune to their noise. You're not here to convince anyone. You're here to conquer your own demons, to master your craft, to build something that lasts, something real. And real doesn't beg to be seen. Real doesn't care for applause. Real just works. So while they're busy chasing likes, you're chasing greatness. While they're seeking attention, you're sharpening your edge. While they're talking about doing, you're out there doing it. And yeah, it's lonely. It's frustrating. It's slow. But that's how transformation works. Growth doesn't shout. It whispers. Day after day, brick by brick, you're building the unshakable. Not just the career, not just the body, not just the bank account, but the mindset, the spirit, the beast within. And when the world finally sees what you've become, when they ask how you did it, you won't need to say a word, because your life will speak for itself. The discipline, the focus, the silence, it all pays off. Every ignored message, every missed party, every early morning, every lonely rep. It all adds up, so don't stop now. Don't let their noise distract you. Don't let their opinions define you. You are not what they say. You are what you keep doing in the dark. The world may not see you yet, but you're not hidden. You're planted, and when the time is right, you will rise. One day, they'll look at you and say, "You're lucky." They'll point to your results but forget your reasons. They'll praise the outcome, but they'll never understand the obsession. But you'll remember. You'll remember the mornings you woke up tired but still moved, the nights you cried in silence but still pushed forward, the days when nothing made sense, but you kept showing up anyway. That's the difference. They chase comfort. You chase growth. They want validation. You want evolution. And guess what? There's no applause in the process. No cheering in the struggle. No trophies for the pain. But that's okay. Because you didn't do this to be seen. You did it to be different. The old you, the one that doubted, that feared, that waited, that version is gone. replaced by someone who knows what they're made of, someone who doesn't flinch when it gets hard, someone who's no longer afraid to stand alone. Because real strength isn't loud. It's quiet, consistent, unbreakable. You learned how to be your own motivation, your own discipline, your own fire. And now, you don't need to talk about it. You just are it. You don't need to announce what you're doing. You let your results make the noise. Because success, it echoes. It speaks without words. It moves without force. It commands without begging. Let them gossip. Let them doubt. Let them watch. You're not here to explain. You're here to execute. This is the era of silent warriors, of those who train in the dark to shine in the light, of those who don't fold when it's hard, they double down. You don't rise by being loud. You rise by being disciplined, relentless, patient. So keep showing up, keep grinding, keep building in silence, because one day the same people who ignored you will come asking how you did it, and all you'll do is smile, because by then your life will be the loudest voice in the room. Let the world chase noise. You chase purpose. Let them talk. You work. Let them scroll. You build. And when it's all said and done, you won't need the spotlight. You'll be the light.